Growing up as a Baal Teshuva teen in public high school, I always wished for an older brother figure, someone who was not intimidating, hip, and understood my challenges. 20 years later, I decided to play that role for teens from religious homes here in Los Angeles. However, I didn't know the task would be so great. A few months ago, some teens opened up to me and asked me to guide their friends as they have started to watch and explore adult content on their mobile devices. Their parents were completely clueless. After digging further, I found out some are severely addicted to pornography. These are teens from some of the most prominent Jewish schools in Los Angeles. Personally, being a supporter of Guard Your Eyes, I immediately reached out to Yaakov, one of the co-founders of GYE. Not only did they have a myriad of solutions and educational materials, they were able to steer the parents of some of these teens in a positive direction. The experience opened my eyes to the dark hidden crisis challenging our youth like never before. I'm confident to say that my challenges and temptations in public school 20 years ago was far less than what some of these kids are experiencing while being in Jewish schools and yeshivot today. I've had the merit of working hand in hand with GYE, and day by day, I'm more impressed with their operations, and it wows me on how this small organization of just few people have touched the lives of 250,000 people. Let's watch the life story of just one of the souls they have helped and his testimonial and life story.
It started off like a teenager and the challenges of a teenager. And then the internet came along. And that's really where havoc began to reach in my life. It sucked me in. It was a life filled with shame on the inside. And I fought it. I mamish fought it. I tried everything. I tried Kabbalist. I made Gedarim in my life. I had daily checkoffs. But this mamish is a case of Ein Chovish Matiratzma Bezasur. I didn't want this. I was growing. But this was growing with me. But who was I going to speak to? I was too embarrassed to go to my Rav. To my friends? This is not the type of thing you talk about with your friends. To my wife? You can't talk about this to your wife. And I went through the cycle of making more Kabbalahs and trying harder again and trying harder and falling and being all alone. Until finally I realized I had to do something. And I told my wife. I found myself in the Rav's office the next night, and he gave me some chizuk. But that was it. He didn't give me any tools. My wife wasn't satisfied. I went to a therapist. I was willing. I wanted to move forward. And the therapist was helpful, got me to talk about it. But once again, I didn't really get tools. But the biggest Hakaras Tov I had to him was he said, why don't you sign up to the Guard Your Eyes daily chizuk? Until Guard Your Eyes, I was all alone. But now, finally, I had resources. Now I had a program in my life that started to help me finally move forward. It's been almost a year and a half of a new life that I've started to live. I could never imagine this life of having a second start. I thought this was going to go with me my whole life because I was stuck. So many other Jews out there like me. And it's this organization that's going to help us and help them and help me.
Guard Your Eyes is on a unique mission to secure the future of Jews no matter what background they're from. And they're comprised of two divisions, prevention and addictions therapy. And they have over 25,000 active members. One of the most important projects they have under development is a teen division where via educational courses as a part of school curriculum, they prepare youth from root level for upcoming temptation and challenges that they will be experiencing as they grow up. Furthermore, specific courses designed for teachers, principals, and parents by some of the biggest names in the field of psychology and education is going to help teens and youth in check and help them overcome challenges. Also, I've had the merit to help launch an empowering group designed for men of all ages. Every day, 2 to 3 minute professionally produced clips recorded by some of the biggest Rabbanim like Rabbi Twersky, Rabbi Eli Mansour, Rabbi Shafir, and the likes will be delivered via WhatsApp and email. These are designed so that as religious men, we're infused with a dose of inspiration before we leave our houses every morning. Upon launch of the program, we received over 1,000 sign-ups within 72 hours alone. GYE is on a mission to raise $1.2 million to cover the necessary funds to grow its programs to various schools and homes in North America, Europe, and Israel. The teen program has been tested and is in effect with over 40,000 teens in Israel. I, amongst a few of my friends, have accepted to raise $50,000 to help put a small dent in their budget and be a helping hand to secure the future of our communities. As I approach various community members, they all tell me that they know of tens of people, teens, adults, that are influenced by adult content and they need help. This week, I've been involved in the case of one of our community's exemplary youth who is now living with a non-Jewish girl and has stated that he won't be fasting this Yom Kippur. And it all started by a premature exposure to adult content. Please help me with generosity to help this unique, one-of-a-kind organization. You may break your payments to 12 installments, and there are a number of amazing gifts as a token of appreciation offered for your support. Please see below. May we celebrate the rebuilding of the Beit HaMikdash this year. Amen.